Yeah, who is this?
It's Charlie Brown.
Hey, Charlie.
Yeah.
You on with Caliente? I'm live on the Gold Wing out here on this 21 Gold Wing as we speak, my brother.
You told me a curve, man. I saw that video saying that bike wasn't cranking. I said, no, please, no. I said, please, no. I just told him yesterday, please don't let that bike not be the one. That was pretty cool. That was pretty nice the way you pull it off. I hope all your followers got a good kick out of that, man, because that well, you even had me fooled, and we were just together yesterday. And I'm thinking the whole time I'm watching it, I'm going, where's the new bike? Why are we talking about the 16? But go ahead.
I got to curious about let him. I figure, I'm nothing but a big prankster, man. I figure that'll be a good curve.
It was. It was, man. I'm telling you, when you finally came around to tell the truth, I'm sitting here with like a pie in my face going, I ain't believing that guy got me. I said, because I started questioning whether it was live or whether it was old video or something,
Right.
Because I had periodically from time to time over the last 2.5 years picked up on some of your videos, but I'd be so busy with the store, and then when I do go to those wing dings, I have a limited amount of time to intermingle with everybody because I'd be tied up with the booth or wherever I'm at. But man, you're doing a great job of getting the message out there, and I'm glad to see you on that brand new, beautiful DCT. You're gonna enjoy it because I told you I got one.
Yeah.
I got the first year, and it's been. I just got in off of it out here, and I did about a 50 mile, about a 50 mile out and 50 miles back. I run about 100 miles and then come back to the house and put that baby up. I just love the way it rides and shifts. Yeah. So I just had my nice little cool Tennessee afternoon ride through the hills down here.
Yeah, today is my first day actually getting the bike out. I got 86 miles on the bike. When I picked it up, it had 8 miles on it, so I done put just right at 80 miles on it. And Brown, I think it's a nice bike.
Are you enjoying it, partner?
Yeah, I enjoyed it, man. One of the guys I was talking to asked me to put it in sport mode. Go ahead and see what it'll do. So I put it in sport mode, man, and kind of cranked it a little bit. I said, oh, yeah, I can see she'll get up and go.
I told you, but I know that when we were talking, I said, when you go to sport mode now, you got to hang on. Yeah. You got to hang on.
Get used to riding in the regular mode before you go to that sport mode, because once you go to sport mode, you better.
Yes, it's a beautiful ride, man. I think Honda has really, really outdone themselves this time. I mean, this thing, and we can't keep automatics in the showroom. Yeah. We can get 20 bikes in, and if 10 of them are automatics, them 10 automatics go for the 6-speed seam, start leaving the floor. It's just unreal how people are adapting to that bike.
Yeah, I think it kind of got slow. I think it was kind of slow to the takeoff, but I think it's picking up momentum. And,
yes.
Word is getting out, and guys like myself who's doing the videos who actually coming around, because I was critical of the new wing, and and I'm still biased to my older wing, but I can see the benefits of this new wing. I can see a lot of the features in this new wing that the old one doesn't have, and I can see things in the old one that the new one doesn't have. But that's why I have both of them, so I can have the best of both worlds. But the bottom line is, I like this new 21 Gold Wing. I think it's more improved than the 18. And,
it's just going to take a while for us to get used to the new norm. You know what I mean? Because I have an 01, which was the first year they made the 1800. Then I have a 2013 F6 Bagger, and that was a 13 model that they put out without the trunk. Well, it's got an exceptional fast engine on it, and I found out from the Honda techs that engine is basically the one they went back and redid the technology on how to make it run like the 01s that first came out. Because after 03 they detuned that 6-cylinder, and it wasn't the same engine as the 01, the 02, and the 03. And then in 2013, when they made that F6B Bagger, It, you know what I mean? They put that engine back, and that's when them during F6Bs are so fast. And then they took that gear out of it to make them back up, so it just made them. But this thing that they got now is pumping 10-to-1 compression on every cylinder, and it's a monster. It's a true monster. You got a new Gold Wing that you got. That's the compression ratio on each cylinder is 10-to-1, and the old ones were 9-to-5. So you already got the power, and now you got twice as much. But I think, man, I really appreciate you guys that's got the video logs, and I hit on to become a part of your followers and your group. So I'm waiting on a pending. It says pending. My approval was pending. I said, well, hopefully I'll get in. So I was trying to get to you when I realized the bike wasn't stored. I was scrambling trying to figure out how to get to you and let you know. Let you know what I told you yesterday, and it was. I'm just glad when the phone rang a few minutes ago. I was talking to my wife, and I said my phone's ringing. Let me go see what it is. Now, oh my God, that's the cat I was trying to call. That's Chris. Let me get this call. I said I'm glad he's calling me back because I wanted you to have my number anyhow. And that's when I went ahead and that first message that I typed in while you were doing the video, I just went ahead and put my number in there and said, well, if he sees it, maybe he'll give me a call.
Yeah. Actually, I'm out on the Gold Wing. I just actually stopped at the gas station. I'm going to put some fuel in this bike. And I was just returning some calls. I know my phone been ringing. A lot of people been trying to get through.
Yeah.
People been trying to help me on the battery. And I told them, watch that video to the end. Watch that video to the end. And I told them to call me back. So I think people was actually shocked when they watched that video to the end.
Well, it was foolproof till it got to the end, till you got to introducing the new bike. I'm going, this can't be possible, because I'm thinking about the new bike. But then I said, he's keep fooling with the 16. I said, well, if it's the 16, I don't think keep them from turning over. Is the reverse button be pushed in, it ain't going to turn over no how, or the kill switch on top is not making connection, or the neutral switch on the kickstand is not in place, you know. I said, I know the three things keep them suckers from starting. I said, but that ain't what's wrong. He talking about the wrong bike. He got to be. I said, man, he trying to stump the Godfather, and I know all these Gold Wings by heart. If when a customer buy, and I have the stores really appreciate me being an ambassador for the store, because I entertain the Gold Wing buyers, and I brief them real quick on something that they need to know, and then I let the salesman do his song and dance and make sure. And a lot of times the salesman have to come to me and say, Charlie, what's the latest on accessories? Because you stay right on top of that stuff. And those tie downs are definitely a have-to item that you need for, you know, and it's going to be good thing for you to have.
But I'll definitely be adding to the accessory list and putting them on there. I appreciate that heads up on the tie down.
Yeah, and also I wanna let your followers know, if they can hear me, man. Hey, I appreciate you giving my old school 75 some props, cause that bad boy, it ain't got but 14,000 extra miles on it. I'm the second owner, and I restored it when I bought it from the original owner. I restored it and put it back together, and the store is just glad I'm letting it use it for eye candy, because you know. They say we ain't got room for all 5 of your Gold Wings, Charlie, but we would love to have that one down here in the window. So that's good. I'll let y'all borrow it for about 90 days and show it all.
Right.
But
that's a good thing.
And you made it back safely, and that's what I was concerned with, the bike staying in place and you getting back safely and everything.
Yeah, I made it back. I made it back fine. Matter of fact, I just pulled the bike out today to give it a spin and everything, and shoot a little video, and gonna put some more video up on the channel. But I appreciate you calling me and get with me, and I'll lock you in, and I'll be in touch with you, I promise, Mr. Charlie.
Oh, look here, partner, you just keep on being a young I call you guys the young guns of the Gold Wing family now. Okay. You know, because I've been at this since 75. Long before that, I've really been doing it ever since I bought my first bike, was a 350 Dream. So I love the Honda product, and I really appreciate you guys boosting the Gold Wing product the way you do. Okay, that's real. That's coming from AKA Charlie Brown, better known as the Godfather.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
And just keep on, man, because you're doing a beautiful job.
Thank you, Charlie. Appreciate it.
All right.
Okay.
And holler at me anytime and keep it between the white lines and enjoy that bike, baby.
Okay, I will.
All right.
Back in touch with you.
Okay, take care.
All right, thank you. All right.
Bye-bye.
Charlie Brown was at the dealership when I purchased the 2021 Honda Goldwing DCT. He helped me to go over some of the buttons and switches and some of the functions of the new bike. He even went out with me and we got it loaded up in the trailer. I appreciate him just giving me some advice on strap it down, because on the 2018 you had some hooks under the bottom that this bike doesn't have. So he gave me some ideas, and so I thank God for Charlie Brown, aka the Godfather.
God. Oh.
Who we got?
This is Jeff Townsley, Wonder Wing.
Oh, okay.
On the Facebook stuff. Congratulations on your wing. And I'd actually tried calling before I got to the part of your video where your old wing was not starting.
Right.
That's what I was calling about.
Oh, okay.
Was
okay.
To talk to you about that. And then by the time I got to the part, that was a joke. It's the new wing, and I'm like, well, I own one of the new wings, and I don't think it's what it's cracked up to be. But
yeah,
I think if it had the new wing had the old engine,
right,
and Honda quit being a cheap ass, then it would probably be the Halo bike they thought it should be.
Right.
I mean, it just, I don't know. I've never owned a wing before.
Right.
And when I bought one, I bought my 2018, and there's just some things I don't really like about it at all.
Right.
It's that Navi, that Navi comes from 2006.
Now what model? Now this is the 21. Now they actually made some changes from that 2018.
They changed the trunk and a couple other things, but it still should be all. I mean, from what I can tell, it's still the same old outdated Navi and audio system and Bluetooth system. You do know you've got a technical side to you.
Right.
I know you have a bit of a technical side to you. Honda fucked up that system so bad that they used a Bluetooth version 2.1 plus EDR.
Okay.
Is what the bike is. Now, you may look in your owner's manual and see if they've updated it. But my bike and the 19s and the 20s are Bluetooth version 2.1 plus EDR. And that is like the vacuum tube to the transistor in Bluetooth versions.
Right.
All the new all the new Bluetooth comms and everything are they're the cheap China ones are Bluetooth version 4.0.
Right.
And the new stuff I think is 5.0 or 4.4. But everything's going to start taking off. Everything's going to start going to the current industry standard is 5.3. So the wing has got some really outdated stuff. One thing you will really like about it, Chris, is the new front suspension. The multi-link front suspension is absolutely fantastic.
Right.
One thing you'll notice riding it is the front wheel suspension travel is more vertical instead of telescopic back towards you.
Right.
So the front wheel goes up more in a vertical arch in its suspension travel, and that can make it feel a little goofy as you go over angles and things like that in the road. Let's say you're on a heavily crowned paved road,
right,
and then you're turning into let's just say a 7-Eleven parking lot, and then it kind of goes back up. You'll notice those angles and pavement change more on the new bike.
Okay.
You'll notice that a lot more, and you'll notice it a bit more when you go dark side, because I'm dark side on mine.
Okay.
But you will feel that. You know how dark side wants to pitch you a little bit on uneven surfaces and things?
Okay.
Well, it's going to do that kind of like that. But when you get out on the road, or when you're riding, or when you're cornering, and you're out on it, it'll be better than anything you've ever ridden in your life.
Right.
You will just, and then when you go to throw it into a corner, just give it a little bit more down bar. You don't have to muscle it. It actually handles better than yours. Okay. And it'll just go in deep and hard. And another thing you'll notice that's utterly amazing, which may require a little bit of retraining with how you do your trailering. Right. Is when you jump on the brakes hard on that new bike, it won't dive like your old bike.
Right.
You only get about 15% of the front end dive that you would have on your old bike, right. And you will swear up and down you have 50% more braking.
Right.
There's some.
That's in the suspension.
Well, that's all because of the new multi-link suspension. It has basically the same rear suspension as your bike has. It's got the Pro Arm, monoshock, blah, 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 everything out back. It's been updated a little bit, but even the geometry is basically the same as your tried and true wing.
Right.
So the back you'll be real familiar with. But that new front end, it's got a little bitty kicks in it, but they're in the long run, they're all for the better. I wish there was patents about them putting that front end on something like a Rebel 500.
Right.
But we haven't seen it yet.
Oh.
So it's that good. And I really hope you enjoy it. Mine's a 6-speed manual. I didn't want the DCT. A lot of people like it, but
yeah, I want to get something different. I'm so used to having a clutch, and
yeah.
It just takes some getting used to. It's like anything else, man. I'm sure it's like flying an airplane for the first time. It's something that you're going to be uncomfortable with, but you have to get used to. But
I wanted the slipper clutch. I wanted the actual slipper clutch.
Right.
That's what the 6-speed has, like a sport bike. Right. So you can actually throw the big wing into the corners like a sport bike.
Right.
Some people call it a sport touring bike. It's not. It doesn't have enough power to be a sport touring bike. But it's a very nice bike, and I wanted the slipper clutch, so that's just when I get on the Talamina Drive or the 2-lane roads or the Dragon or up in the Ozarks, I ride it like a sport bike.
Oh, okay.
So that's why I wanted the slipper clutch, and not because the DCT will not let me downshift. It'll upshift faster than I can, right. But it will not let me do gang downshifts and drop the clutch. The DCTs won't do that in motorcycles or cars. They don't have slipper clutch capability for them yet.
Right.
So anyway, I didn't mean to bother you or anything.
No, I appreciate it, man. A lot of people have been trying to get through. A lot of people have watched the videos and tried to call and help on that battery issue. And I told them to watch that video to the very end, because some viewers didn't watch it to the end. They just watched the first part and started calling. So
well, the thing of it is, I had issues with my stop-start switch on my 2018 just before the 4th of July, right. Where it wouldn't start the bike.
Right.
And I had to tear it all apart and clean the switch all out, because I just didn't want to take it to a dealer and let it sit there for 2 weeks while they didn't do anything.
Right. So to do a 1 hour job.
Yeah, just BS.
Yep.
So anyway, man, enjoy your tire machine.
Okay.
And I'm the guy that's always giving you crap about your tire machine, and I got my Nomar, and I can't afford your rig.
It's a blessing.
If that jars anything, I'm the guy that I told you about. Don't beat on them bearings like that.
Yeah, I remember. I kind of remember. Yeah, yeah.
That's me. That's me.
Oh, okay. Well, that's a blessing.
But
It's a blessing.
you be good. Okay. Get that wing out. I mean, I can't believe you haven't ridden it yet.
Yeah, I'm out on the Gold Wing as we speak. I'm out on the 2021 right now as we speak.
On the new one?
Yes, I'm out on the new one as we speak.
All right. Well, you rock that thing and you enjoy it, sir.
Okay. Now, where you say you was located again?
I'm in Okmulgee, Oklahoma. I'm 40 miles south of Tulsa.
Okay, you in Oklahoma. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm 40 miles south of Tulsa, about 13, 14 miles north of I-40.
Okay, I know exactly where you are.
I mean, just I burn all up and around and through here. I don't do much long haul riding anymore because my body's really tore up. But I love to head into the Ozarks, down the Talamina Drive, up into Missouri. I actually was going to go to Wingding this year for one day.
Right.
And because that's a local ride for me up to Springfield. But I ended up with a flu or something, so I didn't make it at all.
All right. Well, I appreciate it. Anybody you want to give a shout out to on my video?
No, not really. Not really, man. It just
you got
be good.
You got a biker name?
None that I want to go public with.
All right. All right.
They just call me Psycho, really.
All right, Psycho. You be
all right, brother.
Man, stay in touch with me, Psycho.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Man, God bless you. Bye-bye. And this is going to conclude the video. I would like to thank everybody that called in to offer their opinion about the new bike, about my video. If you haven't watched that video, be sure to watch it until the end. The video where my battery wouldn't start. Watch that video till the end. But I'd like to thank all of my viewers, all of my subscribers, everybody that supports your boy Chris on Facebook, on YouTube, and all around the world. If you guys have any questions, be sure to put them down in the comment section below. And remember, if you like this video, be sure to hit the like button. And if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel. This is your boy Chris, out on the Gold Wing, out on the Gold Wing, on the new 2021 Honda Gold Wing DCT. And I will, as always, I will talk to you guys later. See ya.